It's new bike day. You know that feeling, the excitement of riding it for the first time. It might be the bike of your dreams. Well, until that next bike comes along. Because we all know that even though we love our current bike, there are a ton more out there that catch our eye. And you know, N+1. Last August, for the second year in a row, I've had the opportunity to have new bike day. This time, it's my 2022 Pan America Special. Is it my dream bike? Well, the jury's still out on that one, mainly because I've only put on about 2,000 miles over the 5 months that I've owned it. I'll have a full review on it after I finish my adventure in New Mexico this April. But this video, it's a bit different. Every bike has its quirks. These are those, why the heck did the manufacturer do that type of thing? These aren't necessarily bad things, well, some of them are. They're more just really interesting. My 2022 Pan America has a few. Let's go over the things that I learned about the Pan America after I bought it. The last one makes me laugh, so stick around till the end. Let's get started. The first one involves Harley's unusual side stand. They designed a bike that is great for shorter riders. For the special, they even make it lower as you come to a stop. Great for shorter riders. They made the side stand short, stubby, and hard to reach for riders as you're sitting on the bike. This makes it more difficult for shorter riders to reach the side stand to raise and lower it, especially on a road with steep camber. This is already something that I knew after I did the test ride before I bought the bike, and with the 32-inch seam, it doesn't really bother me all that much. What I did discover after buying Pan America is the inconvenient relationship between the side stand and the center stand. Having gone through the struggle of installing center stands on a bunch of different other bikes, I was thrilled that Harley included it on the Pan America Special. The problem arises when you have the bike set up on the center stand, the side stand is stuck in whatever position you had it in before you lifted up the bike on the center stand. This isn't a huge deal, it's just a weird quirk if you need the side stand moved while you have the bike up in the center stand. Not including the Pan America, I've owned 3 other Harleys, and all of them I could start the bike with the side stand down in any gear. On the Pan America, when the side stand is down, the display shows in really big bright lettering a side stand down warning, and you're not able to start the bike. But it's possible to get rid of that warning. Pop the bike in neutral. The warning disappears and you're able to start the bike. What's most convenient about this is once you're in neutral, you can completely interact with the bike. You can change settings. You can clear the copious amounts of trouble codes you're sure to have in this bike. I'm using my cell phone, I'm a dark mode kind of guy. For about the first 1,000 miles or so on my Pan America, I had the bike in its standard light mode. I was thrilled to discover dark mode on the Pan America, especially while I ride at night. These baby blues may be lookers, but they ain't getting any younger and it's getting more difficult to see at night. To change to dark mode, just hold down the home button on the left cluster. To change it back, just hold it down again. There'll be times where you'll need to start the bike without the fob, or you'll need to interact with it without starting it. Trouble codes. This is where Accessory Mode comes in. To set this, hold down the trip meter on the top of the left cluster. The TFT will fire up. At this point, if you have your fob nearby, you'll be able to interact with the bike so you can change settings, set up your rider modes, or view and clear trouble codes, which there will probably be many. If you don't have your fob nearby, here's where you'll input your code. Be quick though, because it comes up fast and disappears fast. Next is one that really disappoints me. It's really on me though because I didn't really do my research on this. And that's the OEM battery in the Pan America is not a lithium-ion one, like in most newer bikes that I've owned and ridden. It's an AGM battery with very low cranking amps, 225 cca, for a bike that requires a lot on startup. The craziest thing, it's the exact same battery that Harley spec'd their Evo Sportsters with until they stopped selling them new last year. My guess is a lot of electrical and startup issues with the Pan America that owners are experiencing is because of this weak battery. Well, it's not necessarily weak, it's just weak for the electrical demands that the Pan America has. The Pan America is an adventure bike, one that requires the reliability equal to the demands of a long distance adventure. Pretty soon I'm going to be switching to a lithium-ion battery. This last one really makes me laugh. When the temperature dips below 32 degrees or 0 Celsius, the display shows a cold weather warning. As if my cold ass couldn't tell that already. I've spent nearly 50 cold winters here in Wisconsin. I don't really need a warning on the display telling me it's cold outside. Alright everyone, if you enjoyed this Pan America video, click on that like button and click on this playlist up here to watch more Pan America videos. I'll see you all next week.